Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the College Football Playoff. Today, we have a battle from two teams in the ACC, a conference that now sprawls all across the country. This is an important matchup. As we'll see, the Virginia Tech Hokies taking on the 11th ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Seminoles will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Hokies offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Here's the second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Hand it off for a draw. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Hokies will have to punt this one away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Florida State's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players. Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Testing the right side here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And the Noles look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a handoff. Eludes a tackle.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Try and muscle for the first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And they pick up the first on the ground. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? A change of direction. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards to keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Handing off on the draw play. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Scanning the field, it's Drones. From the pocket, delivers over the middle, but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Put that at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. As the 1st down is still going. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On the run, it's Williams. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying the old counter play here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Third down play for this offense. To the air. It's Uiagalelei. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Gives it to the back. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a receiver wide open. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Seminoles are on the move here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Morlock. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Seminoles come to the line with 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down and goal. On the ground, it's Williams. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Drones. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Hokies. No chance to catch it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Uiagalelei. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Running back with the football. Oh, what a move. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Makes a quick catch. Makes the defender miss. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Makes a nice move there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the Noles looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Now, crucial third down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they're able to get him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. And the field goal is good. But hold on, there is a flag down. They could accept it and keep the drive going. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. Offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. And they're trying to punch it in here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
A completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Powering through. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Drones. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer in the red zone.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And the Hokies are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play and put him in scoring position before the half. Throws a stiff arm. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Looking to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The Noles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out in the 1st half of play. Minuta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. Talk about a 1st half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Hokies will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And he fields it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And the Seminoles pick up enough for a first down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Receiver makes the grab, breaks a tackle into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Piety is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. keeper for the first down and more. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Douglas. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. An inside give now from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal upcoming. Scanning the field. It's Uiagalelei. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Tootin. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Drones. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. Play action here on first down. He breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
A sack sets up second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the Hokies will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to single fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive of the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. To the air, into Uiagalelei. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize when any play call is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Noles will line up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Williams.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Noles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Grab down the middle. It's West. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm, Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offense.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Drones. Quick throw to the left side. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield when you get a call like this.
Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought that quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Hokies looking to run some tempo here. He decides to keep it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Not much after the catch, but it feels good enough for a first down. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Drones. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Hokies have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary. Potentially a big play. Read option. The quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, did get a nice chunk of yards. Really a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. They took a look just to confirm it. It looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Fights through the tackler. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Give it to the back again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's Tuiangalolai. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And the returner is brought down. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Seminoles. Wow, what a play. Defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Drones. This time it's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jennings. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jennings. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll give it to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they hand it off to the back. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to pass. It's Drones. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Finds room at the 30. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Finds his man. It's Lane. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second. They couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got a receiver wide open here. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Jennings. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this guy is having a day you just dream about as a quarterback. Another big completion. Now, give the offensive line a lot of credit, the receivers, everybody doing their job, and this quarterback now is over 450 yards on the game.
And the Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Drones. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Tonight's final score, Florida State 52, Virginia Tech 42.